Why have you changed your accent? Did he add it? Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to be building in our IKEA Pax Wardrobes.
Yeah, so we're planning on just adding a few cabinets to make it ceiling height and then kind of redoing this room. So it's going to be a bit of a wardrobe room. So
the plan is to add some extra shelves on top so it looks built in, and then we're going to eventually put coving round. So it basically is going to look like it's a fully fitted wardrobe.
Yeah, so we have already painted and started this room, but it kind of just needs a bit of a redo. So yeah, just follow us along to see how this room turns out.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Fuck me, I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone...
Okay, so we built the wardrobes a while ago, but they aren't level with each other. So that was the first step. So as you can see here, I'm just using a level to get each wardrobe as straight as possible, and also repositioning them with the help of Kira.
Flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change.
And here's me getting stressed out about it. You can't really see it on camera, but the wardrobes weren't exactly the same height. Not too far off, but not perfect. So with lots of adjustments, we eventually got them kind of level, and as you can see here, screwed them together. So obviously we've got a corner unit and then two standard ones. But I've never done this before, so I think I'm going to start from that side, just because it's a lot simpler. Start from there and then just work my way across and do this corner one last. So if you don't know already, our plan is to build in our wardrobes by adding shelves above. So to do that, I need to take a few measurements and then also take into account the coving.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.
So to make life a little easier, I've made a little drawing with all the measurements on, and then we headed to Wickes to get our wood. The wood we chose was an 18mm thick MDF board. This is how you DIY sharpen a pencil. So, because I made the drawings, it was easy just to transfer them onto the board first. So I did that by measuring it all out, obviously, and then using the level to create a straight line. And then with our makeshift workbench, we clamped the wood down and then got to cutting the wood. So as we said, we got our MDF board from Wickes. We know B&Q would have cut it for us. One, they didn't have our size, and two, I'm kind of freestyling this project, so I didn't know the exact measurements I needed up until this point.
I don't think that my head's on straight. Gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change my mindset, meditate. It's pretty cool that I'm alive and have better days. I could walk, see, hear, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate.
Okay, so with the first few sections cut, I just offer them up here just to make sure it all looks okay before I start screwing them in, which it does.
All I need are some better days, 'cause all I want, and I pray, I believe in the better days. I'm kinda stuck between a rock and a hard place. Do I work hard or live in my pace?
Okay, so because it's only 18mm thick, I don't want them to start cracking, so I'm drilling some pilot holes for the screws. And then also to overkill, I'm just putting a bead of grab adhesive around as well as the screws, just because I can. Right, it's not screwed down yet, but essentially that's what it's going to look like on top of the wardrobe. As you can see, I've left a little bit on the both sides so I can put a piece, like a flat facing piece up there, so it will meet the ceiling. Because the coving will need something to sit on as well, but you'll see that later. But yeah, not looking too bad so far. Okay, so I've got the first one all screwed together now. I really hope it fits, because otherwise it's going to be a nightmare to try and correct now it's all together. I don't want to be taking it apart again. Fingers crossed. This is now the moment of truth. See if it fits. It actually fits perfectly as well. Oh, thank God for that. So with my newfound confidence, I moved on to the second part of the wardrobe, which slotted in perfectly, as you can see. But obviously there'll be a flat piece there.
Yeah.
I want it to be strong. To be fair, that probably would be fine like that, but we'll see once it's in. So now those two are in, I'm moving on to the corner piece now. This by far is the trickiest one to get right. And I've also at this point measured and started to cut the side piece to go along the side of the wardrobe. So it's just the exact same process with the corner piece. I've got all the pieces cut, and here I'm just offering it up just to make sure it's all in line. And then again going round with the grab adhesive, and I've already done the pilot holes for this as well.
See here, I should celebrate. Think I could change my mind, maybe elevate. Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. Yeah, all I need are some better days.
So let me know in the comments what you think so far. Obviously it's not finished yet, it still needs painting and a few extra bits done to it. But yeah, it's looking good.
You're only young once, yeah that's all great, but I also want a future where I'm okay.